My name is Dan Rock. I'm an alcoholic addict, and this is my story. I grew up watching my family party their asses off. They were just we were the spot on the block, and they always had parties. And I noticed that everyone was drinking, and they just started getting happy, start having fun, doing funny things, and I thought it was cool. So I admired it. I always wanted it. I had my first beer at 8 years old, and I was playing Monopoly with my mom and dad, and we were at some Arrow Bear, I think it was called, and some cabin, and they were drinking Coors Lights, and we were playing, and they just asked me if I wanted to try a beer. And I've been wanting to try one for a while already at that point. And so I sipped it, and I immediately, instinctively, alcoholically knew to say, "Ooh, that's gross." But I loved it. That taste was amazing. And that was my first introduction to alcohol. And I started drinking at, I'd say 12, 13, but 13 is really when it kicked off. Just basically, my friends would, they'd steal from their parents' liquor cabinet, I'd steal from my parents' liquor cabinet, and we just had it going. And got a job at 16, started making my own money. I got my license first day right when I turned 16, and I had money, and I started going to the stores, and for some reason I never got carded, so I became a daily drinker at 16. And even before then, I was drinking a lot, like 3-4 days a week maybe, all the way from 13 to 16. So anyways, fast forward, it was fun. I had a great time. I loved it. It was a spiritual experience for me. It was like, it filled the void. I didn't know what kind of void it was. I had no clue, I just knew that I felt uncomfortable in my skin, and I just, so I had to pretend to be someone else, and when I had that first experience of actually getting drunk, I would say, I had a 6-pack of Tall Boys at 16, and it's kind of, I don't even know if they sell Tall Boys anymore, but that's funny. Now it's 24 ounces. But anyways, it was a spiritual experience. I threw up